You guys feel like this version of the Chiefs, do you feel like they can win a Super Bowl? Like, do you feel like this part of their dynasty is over?
I mean, I don't think so. Because what's the drastic change for this team than last year? Other than they got faster on offense with the return of Rashee Rice and hopefully Xavier Worthy coming back.
Older.
I mean, but they're 6 months older. They're not like, it's not like, they're this much older team. It's the same team. It's the same coordinators. It's the same play callers. It's the same all-time great quarterback. It's the same veterans unit. It's the same great linebacker core. What changed other than the fact that they got faster and arguably better on offense?
They lost some defensive weapons.
I mean, but they're still going to be a very good defense. With Spags, and with the weapons they have now, they're going to be a good defense still, though.
So would you be shocked? What would you be more shocked? Do you expect the Chiefs in an AFC championship this year?
I expect them to be in AFC contention. But I think the Bills and Ravens are so good that the Chiefs don't have to get to the AFC championship game, and I would still consider them Super Bowl contenders. Like last year, I considered the Ravens Super Bowl contenders. The Ravens didn't even end up in the AFC Championship game, but they were still Super Bowl
contenders.
They were still the fifth or fourth best team in the league.
You still believe this iteration of this team could win a championship?
Could win a championship. I'm not picking them to win a championship this year, but they definitely could win a championship. Yes.
How about you?
Absolutely. I don't see how anything has changed, other than obviously just some defensive players, but they're legit 6 months old, and nothing changed. Listen, I'm a Tom Brady fan. I grew up on Tom Brady. I never counted him out. And it's the same thing with Patrick Mahomes. You can never count him out.
You never count out a great quarterback and a great coach combination.
You can't count out Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. That's it, though. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. You can't count them out. These are the main pieces to the Chiefs.
Don't disrespect Chris Jones, though.
I'm not disrespecting Chris Jones.
Not Chris, but I'm saying I feel like he's part. Like, I feel like when we talk about the Chiefs.
Listen, or Travis Kelce.
I don't.
Look, Travis Kelce still had 900 yards last year.
But
It's not like he's a bum.
I'm not saying he's a bum.
And in the playoffs, he's going to be good. Like, he's going to be good in the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
It is still Travis Kelce. Like, it is still a top five tight end in the league.
Travis Kelce is not Travis Kelce without Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Today, I get that. He would have still been an all-time great tight end today.
I mean, he was putting up numbers with Alex Smith, though.
No. Oh no, he would have still been an all. I'm talking about like this version of Travis. He needs.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The guy's 36.
I mean, listen, if you're depending on Travis Kelce today to be your best weapon, then no, I don't feel like they could win the championship.
I feel like their official number one target from now on is going to be Xavier Worthy. That's how it feels to me.
I disagree. I believe the number one target is going to be Rashee
Rice. Once he comes back.
Because he's more of a possession guy. Worthy, I might be wrong. Maybe Worthy, like. Now he's more of that.
Patrick has a history of fast guys, fast guys, and liking to throw to them.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm really torn on this one because I remember watching the New England Patriots. It was just like every year, I feel like this is the year they're not going to do it. And they were just good for a really long time. But to me, you can argue till the cows come home. I believe that they're very similar. They're very similar. Like the way the New England was and the Chiefs were.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was a time where the Patriots didn't win a Super Bowl for like 8 years.
They never been to a Super Bowl. They never won in 3 years.
3 years? And how long did they not win a Super Bowl for?
3 years.
No, they went way longer without winning.
I'm sorry, without winning was 8 years.
I really feel like that's what we're going to come into with the Chiefs. I feel like we're going to still see them going to championships. But I feel like it's the Ravens and the Bills' turn.
Then that means the GOAT debate is done. It's
Why?
dead. Because 8 years from now, Patrick Mahomes will be 37.
How do we know he doesn't? We'll have to find out longevity-wise what it is.
I mean,
he'd have to win 4 after like 30 years old.
My bet is like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think the Chiefs will ever go 8 years without winning one again. 8 years is like a long fucking time, bro. For someone like Patrick Mahomes. See, the problem with guys like Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady is as long as they're there, they have a chance. As long as they're in the Super Bowl, they have a shot.
Yeah.
And like, I just can't I can never imagine or picture, as long as Andy Reid is there, him and Patrick Mahomes going 8 straight seasons without making the Super Bowl.
You know what?
It's kind of wild to me.
You know what my feeling is about the Chiefs this year? I have a feeling they might not win their division, but that's going to be the most dangerous fucking wild card team of all time.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you why, because it's just like, I just feel like there's fatigue there. It looks very bland right now. Like, and obviously, guys, like Friday was without Rashee Rice, and then the first drive.
It's without their 2 best wide receivers.
Yeah, they were out there slinging it to Juju and
Like, God bless Juju and Hollywood Brown. They had games.
God
bro.
bless.
Yeah, they did.
You know what they'll be really good at? As 3rd and 4th wide receivers.
They got some weapons on their team, bro.
I just feel like today I'm overreacting, I guess.
That team will be just fine, bro. That
You're
team will be
overreacting, but
just
like you're underreacting. Like you can say it's a little bit of like
Because
there's no-
I said it before the year. I felt like the Chiefs, I just don't feel like it's going to happen for them this year. Because I do feel like there's teams out there that are better than them. You can't look at like what the Bills and the Ravens did to each other, like putting up 40. I can't imagine in a world where a Spags defense is giving up 40 points to either of those teams. It's just, especially in the playoffs. I don't see that. It's just like every team matches up against each other. You know, I don't know. I guess I got to see a little bit more. I feel like we're not going to see the best of the Chiefs this year until about mid-year, until they get Rashee Rice, and hopefully that they're healthy.
There's a glaring hole on the Chiefs, though, that I've noticed, like in the end of last year and then now in game 1 of this year. The fact that they have a non-existent run game puts a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes to create every single drive. Every single set of downs is on Patrick Mahomes to create.
You've been reading.
And so, reading what?
I've
been reading nothing. I'm just telling you what I've been watching.
But they've never had a consistent run game.
They don't have a run game.
They've never had
It's
a
non-existent, and exactly my point
Yes.
is
somewhat
But you know,
effective.
like a jet sweep to Tyreek Hill will
Yes.
cover you up a little bit.
Yes.
A little check down to Tyreek.
Yes.
It mimics a run game.
Yes.
Here, like that version of the Chiefs on Friday, there's no run game. It's 0. We know you're gonna throw the ball. We just know you're going to throw the ball every single
And then
fucking
you
time.
don't have really
And then
have
you
wide
get those
receivers.
magical plays from Patrick Mahomes where he's falling down on the ground because it requires that to get 4 yards.
Can't rely on
Some of
that.
his craziest plays in that game were 4 or 5 yard plays.
Yes.
They weren't crazy plays. They
Yes.
weren't deep balls. So that's a real issue.
I'm
And
happy you
when
brought
they
that
played
up.
against the Eagles, you
Yeah.
came to the front and center. It's like, Pat, snap the ball. Once you snap the ball, we're on your ass because we know you have to throw this ball.
It's crazy that you brought that up because I was reading today.
What'd you read?
This is the worst the run game has been in a really long time. Ever
Oh, I
since
did not even know that.
ever since Pacheco broke his leg last year, they've been one of the worst running teams in the league.
Even with,
They signed a 35-year-old Kareem Hunt last year.
like, all due respect, like even with Pacheco ain't elite.
It was
running back.
somewhat
semblance of a
middle
running
of the
game.
somewhat
pack.
decent,
It's still bad,
somewhat
though.
consistent.
Yeah, it was like
Still a
middle.
hole,
It was
though.
like middle of the pack. Now it's one of the worst run games in the league.
Which is tough to
And
sustain.
I don't know if you guys ever realized any great team, like it's really rare that a throw only team ever wins it. Like you got to be able to do at
You gotta be able
least
to run the
give
ball.
the threat of the other one. Man, at one point Pacheco, you guys remember Pacheco, bro? Like he was like that. He was
a dog.
He was a dog.
But
like,
he wasn't like a big
no,
play
no, no, no.
guy.
But I haven't seen those dog plays by Pacheco in a while.
Ever since he's been hurt.
Yeah.
I felt like he deteriorated. And you know, it's funny because like the Chiefs have a good offensive line, but you'd never be able to tell watching that game. Any team with any quarterback, if the run game is non-existent,
Blitz your ass.
the pass rush is going to look wild,
Yes.
and your offensive line is gonna get tired out, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're blitzing every fucking time because we know you have to get this ball out, and like you have to get it out to, again, all due respect, Juju Smith-Schuster. So like
My bet is they'll sign for somebody.
You know what I think they should do?
Yeah. Get Tyreek?
I think so.
I don't think Tyreek fixes any issues.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
they have their version of Tyreek, and I think Tyreek's cooked, bro.
We haven't seen
And
him.
I would take a
No, I'm not
I
saying
would take
he's
Xavier
Tyreek.
Worthy and Rashee Rice combination over Tyreek now.
Yeah.
If you had to give me the choice, I would take
That
those 2 guys.
offense is going to look completely different when they have Rashee Rice and
They have the
Worthy.
2 best offensive weapons.
Yeah, like
What was
they're-
your guess? What were you thinking? Or we have to call you off? After I said they should
Oh,
go
I
and
mean,
sign
like
somebody? Or trade
this
for
is going to
somebody?
happen every year. It was legitimately the same talk with the New England Patriots every year. Like, are they over? Are they over? Are they over? Are they over?
Depends on how you define over, bro.
By over, like, is this the end of it? Is this the end of this version of the reign?
But this is already our second version of the Chiefs, though.
It's like the third.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn near the
what do you
third.
mean? When you say this version of the Chiefs, I think Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think Andy.
That's
Reid's-
all a version to me.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Well, listen, they have
Patriots went through some versions.
Hey, listen.
But it was always Tom and Bill.
they have a hell of a schedule, bro. They got the
Hell
Eagle.
fuck of a schedule.
Yeah, they got a hell of a schedule.
Now, it ain't the Lions schedule, but it's
No.
a schedule.
Yeah.